Alright, is that recording? Ah, it is. Turn that down. Okay, so it's not recording the actual game, which sucks. I really don't know how to fix that. It's like a screen recording. Hmm. See, that plays through the headset, which I wish I could make it play outside the headset. Maybe play to the hmm. There used to be a button on here. I don't know where it is. What is this? Oh, it's Wi-Fi. Yeah, there used to be a button to where you could control where the audio was going. It's DTS sound. Whoa. Alright, I'm going to read through this really quick. Cooling fan, charge, refresh rate, smart cast, dark mode. I think if I didn't have this, oh, how much battery do I have? Not a whole lot. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna roll with it like this, because I don't know how to get sound to come out of it, unfortunately, so. Hey, but at least I got like the graphics and stuff turned way, way up. It's the only thing about streaming on YouTube is like it don't record the gameplay, and then when I stream on Twitch, it doesn't record my mic. Alright. I'm not so interested about coaching contracts so much. Change it real quick to me. Alright, I think we're good to go. I got this thing at 1520 by 3584p. I have it like 8 times. Like 8x resolution. And I actually can play on that too. That's hilarious. I got it on, yeah, on 8x native. It's actually a really good tablet, so it doesn't happen very often. But I wanted to show really quick. Hold on. Let it hurry up and load. There you go. You can untoggle it and whatnot. Let me see here. Let me show y'all something. Actually, let's start here. So Flexbone 3.4. Recruiting assistance we're going to turn off. Discipline we'll keep on. Let's see. Defense. I'm really concerned about stopping the run. But I want to show y'all something. It took me about 2 afternoons maybe to do this. I updated Navy to be their current roster, which is pretty cool. That all this the ratings were challenging. I decided to, out of all the ratings, so I initially pulled every single rating over. Well, besides like tackle, I wouldn't do that, or blocking. But I decided to focus on getting their overall correct and their speed correct. So when I had to nerf the ratings, I nerfed everything strength all the way down to like the mental ratings that mattered. I nerfed those, but I gave everyone has their true speed. Like that's Braxton Woodson. I didn't name them just because it saved a little bit of time. It's Eli Heidenreich, Brandon Chapman. So their speeds are correct. Everything else is kind of retooled to be to make their overall on here match what it is on NCAA, which is pretty cool. Although it's really weird because it will boost some of their ratings without telling you. Like if I give him 85 speed or something, it'll jump it up to like 86. Don't really know why. So overalls are accurate and speed is accurate, which is pretty important to me. Initially, I tried to make it speed and awareness, but what was happening is I was going to have to nerf their strength, agility, tackling. I was having to nerf way too much. I did decide, I thought about maybe nerfing every rating one at a time to where the other ratings like awareness wouldn't have to go down so much, tackling, because he has 88 tackling, 94 awareness, and 90 strength, but it made his overall like 97, which is way too high. So but yeah, it's not terrible. I don't know if I'm gonna redo it or not, but it took me not too long. But yeah, the speeds are accurate. The strength is close, maybe 4 or so points lower than what it should be. Awareness is low, a little bit lower than what it should be, but the other ratings are still pretty good. So it's honestly not that bad. All right, one second. Gotta go open that event so it don't get too loud in here. I close it because it gets really cold in the spare room where I'm at. Okay. So for in-season scouting, which I've been playing a lot of 04 or excuse me, a lot of 05 as well. That's on the Dolphin emulator. Um, while it would be nice to go after all these 5 stars, I kind of want to like. So that quarterback runs a 4.46. I have a kind of an archetype I'm looking for. Now, it just so happens the fastest quarterback ends up being one of the better ones, it looks like. And he's a 5-star, so we definitely want to recruit him. So I only have 12 scholarships. So I'm going to do 6 offense and 6 defense, which is basically going to be quarterback, 2 running backs. I need a power back. I really need a speed and a power, which I got one right here, looks like. Someone told me that the break tackle is the squat rating. So like his is, well, it's a 4.31, 4.24. Holy smokes, bro's a burner. 4.24. I could get a little creative. So 6.55. That might be the highest squat, but if that's correct. Though the power, the power tendency just means he's slow. So there could be a guy. Also, hold on. Can I speed this up a little bit? Yeah, it's faster. I can just uncap it. I really want a super fast guy. So I'm looking at all these 4.24s. So he's a 4.24 with a 4.95 squat. 4.95. 285 bench, 285. So they're like the same D- or D plus awareness. So they're like the same player essentially. Then again, I just need two really good backs. It doesn't really matter. Although it actually kind of does. This is 210. See, he's 205. The other guy's better than him. Let's just scout those two. Let's just scout those three. He just happens to fit it. For me to run a triple option, I have to have the scrambling archetype. Just makes a lot of sense. For tackle, it doesn't really matter. There's a 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. So we're going to have 5 stars at tackle, center, and guard, which is nice. We're scouting 2 good running backs and a scrambling quarterback. And that works too. Defensively, we're going to have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So essentially, I can go after. So we do run a 3-4, so a pass rusher doesn't quite work for me. But if that's all they have for the top prospects, we're going to go with that. So bench press is strength, squat is tackle, if the guy was correct in what he was telling me. I got some 395 benches, a 405 with a 570 squat. Are all these 4 stars? No. So everyone from here up seemingly has the same amount of talent. So 395s, a bunch of 395s. These are like the same defensive end. He's got a B field awareness, so we'll just go ahead and go with him. Defensive tackle. I run a 3-4, so I really need a run stopper. Yeah. Well, 480, he happens to have the highest bench out of all of them. Yeah, so actually, even though his says pass rusher, he happens to be the strongest, so we're just going to go with him. They don't really have like pass rushing outside linebackers in this game, so you really just kind of have to choose an archetype that's kind of close to it of what you're looking for. Okay. What about size? 380 bench, 405. He's a 4-star. I don't want to go any lower than the 4 stars. So I got 370s, 380s, 380s again. So they're like the same guy, except he's like 6'6". Holy smokes. That's a massive outside linebacker. I ain't gonna lie, I love that A+ field awareness. That makes me feel like he's a field general. You love to see that. So there's 3-4 linebackers, so they really need to be. They got to take on blocks, so they can't be weak. It's 405s. Holy smokes! This guy is faster. He's stronger and got. This guy might be legit right here. Let's go for him. We're gonna go corner. Oh, 5-star right there. And then we're just going to go with the best safety. Okay, there's a 5-star safety. We'll go with that. Okay. Pretty much targeted one at every position. Preseason options. So their class is not exactly accurate. I'm so tempted to redshirt some people. Like for instance, I'm going to lose him. It's okay. We're going to have Brandon Chapman next year. Lose him. I'm tempted to redshirt these guys, at least maybe him, so we come back next year with a little bit better. I'm thinking about redshirting all my freshmen when they come in, so that we will have better talent long term, if that makes sense. I just really haven't quite decided how I want to do that. Golly, it's so tempting because he's not even a starter. So that means that's Casey Smith right there. He can come back next year and be a starter and be a little bit better. So I'm trying to think. I'm going to lose these 2 guys, but none of them are start. Wait. So, So my left tackles aren't very good. Both of these guys are coming back. I think what I'm going to do, possibly, maybe I'll start one of these at left tackle, maybe? Oof, a very bad run blocker, but very good pass blocker. I'm thinking, so he's a really good run blocker, but I'm thinking maybe 74. Actually, I'm going to leave the depth chart the way it is this first year. We'll kind of figure it out that way. So I forgot all these people. I forget some of the people on Navy didn't sign to have their likeness used, so we got some people I don't really know. I kind of wish I would have named them so that I would know who's who, but we're here. We're here now. We're just gonna go with it. So I'm losing Kendall Whiteside, who's a starting left end, and he's going to be replaced by a 68. Or actually next year I'll probably end up having one of these guys starting. So he's leaving. All right, so we got an 84. I think so. We're losing both of those guys, but all these people behind them are juniors. We got a sophomore middle linebacker and a junior, so they're going to be seniors. They're going to be here next year as well. We're losing a backup safety. I'm not too mad about that. Yeah, no, I think we're good. I think I don't really need a red shirt. I think I redshirted the receiver so that I won't have terrible overalls next year. But yeah, okay. Preseason options, custom schedules. So I kind of want to have some easy games and kind of build this first year. Let's play. I don't think you can schedule. Yeah, it's going to be easy game. Let's schedule some really easy people. Like, yeah, Bowling Green. We'll keep the home versus away. We're not going to change that. Stanford, they're probably going to be better than us. I'm going to give myself Tennessee Martin. Rice. Anybody easier than Rice on this schedule that we can... I don't really remember who was good, who was bad. New Mexico State sounds bad. Duke, keep them. We're going to keep Air Force because we always play them. Kent State, yeah, let's. Oh my goodness, let's keep that. Rutgers, no, they're going to be too good. Utah State, who are they? Tulane, Appalachian State. We're going to keep Notre Dame since historically the Navy plays Notre Dame every year. Except we're going to make it a home game, so maybe we won't get trounced as bad. Temple, I see Mid-Tennessee State. That looks like that would be an easy one, perhaps. Let's go with that. And then Open, and then the Army-Navy game. So we're going to keep Air Force, Army, and Notre Dame on our schedule pretty much every year. Yes, we'd like to keep red shirt. I already did that. I decided to pretty much just, oh, no. He's a captain, can't redshirt the captain. Rosters. Here we go. All right, you're the offensive captain, and the defensive captain is our defensive tackle. I'm blanking on his name. I can't believe I can't remember his name. That's a shame. Landon Robinson. Golly. But yeah, here's the depth chart really quick. So we got Horvath, Eli Heidenreich, Brandon Chapman, Alex Texa right there. I redshirted number 81 Casey Smith, since apparently they have this receiver number 86 starting. If you look up on NCAA or College Football 26, the depth charts are somewhat accurate. This is a 3-4 defense, but like it's a 4-2-5 played out of a 3-4. So this outside linebacker is like a safety hybrid. Middle linebacker, this. John Parker Wilson, or not, what am I saying? Not John Parker Wilson. John, is it John? No, that's the quarterback who played for Alabama. Anyway, it's kind of rambled a little bit because he's like a nickel cornerback as well. They're both hybrids, but except as you can see, he's pretty slow as a corner. For some reason, I don't know why they got they had this guy starting at safety and not the junior. But anyway, the depth chart is what it is. It's close enough. We're going to go ahead and play Youngstown State. I will show you very quickly my settings, which is nothing crazy. I did 4-minute quarters because 4-minute quarters is the lowest you can go and still get challenges. I feel like these are kind of easy. All American is a little difficult. I don't want to play on Heisman, not on the PS2. I don't feel comfortable. I'd get destroyed. Game fatigue, of course, injuries. Not really a fan of camera shake. Home field advantage, that is a thing. Impact camera rotation. I guess it's cool. Nothing touched there. It's all default. Penalty, it's all default. Visuals, I have it set to fill screen on my end. I like the name. Instant replays, both filled lines, classic cameras. I wish you could hear this, but... And then I have it on NFL Street Controls because that's just how I like to do it. So we're gonna head and save that and get started. Had to save everything. Man, it's breezing through as soon as we get out of here. As far as this goes, this does not have to be this high. This is ridiculously high. 8 native is ridiculous. This is... The 5X is almost 4K. And then I think I have it at 95 speed. Just because 95 speed seems to be... It smooths out some of the animations just a little bit. But yeah. I did try playing this on my TV, which it's actually not that bad. It's pretty good. The only issue is there's a little bit of delay. Don't want to be able to just run the ball. Gotta be careful. Good job, Luke Paris. I think they have a dollar defense. Oh, they don't, so I have to go dime. That's okay. See if I can beat him to the outside. Nope. Get pancake. I don't like clicking on defense because it just... I'm terrible. There we go. I can't figure out how to make the hit stick work in this. For some reason, it don't want to work properly. Bro. So is the stream actually lagging despite it not lagging earlier? Like, what am I missing? I have a hardwired connection. I don't know if y'all know that or not. But I have a it's kind of hard to see. So at the very top, next to the cast icon, there is a left-right arrow with like some dotted lines. I'm actually hardwired. I have plenty of bandwidth. I don't really know what's going on. So every time I try to stream, I just have a bad time. I could just record this. I don't know if it would go better. Maybe it would. Well, we'll figure that out later. Ooh, good play. Ooh, wow. That's terrible. How in the world did they get that like that? I don't know. It's mostly why I just record because stuff like this happens. The quality just sucks sometimes. Golly. Oh, looking like Aaron Donald out here. Yeah, like I said, I could stream it through Twitch, but there wouldn't be any commentary or anything, which kind of sucks. I might do that if this quality continues to be like this. Just got off work, about to sit down and play some Madden 11 franchise with your Cowboys. There you go, man. Oh my lord, yeah. There's no ball hawk on this game. I don't know why. My fingers are so used to ball hawk. You know how you just hold it down for the interception. Yeah, I was supposed to. I should have strafed, but I didn't. Yeah. I think I think if I just had a power cord like a wireless controller, I think I could have like had the volume come through the TV. There's a little bit of delay on my moves that I don't like, but I guess it kind of happens with emulators sometimes. I don't think I don't think my Dolphin has this much. There's like a little input delay. It's not unbearable or anything, but ooh. Yeah, I might have to just stream on Twitch and then maybe just not have commentary. I knew they were gonna like overrun that size. I knew I was gonna have to juke and kind of get out of there like that. I want to see something real quick. Is this so captions unavailable? So it's in 720, but I guess the bitrate isn't fixed. Maybe the bitrate's What's the word? Okay. Well, I was gonna see. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It used to be better. I wonder if there's a certain amount of pressure you put on the analog that makes a hard jump cut versus a quick cut. I haven't been to 2nd and 5. I think we're going to try the outside here. Yeah, I think would you rather have no game sound and commentary, because this is kind of choppy. The stream is choppy. The game is completely smooth as all get out. I don't know what's going on with this. I mean, I can stream on Twitch, and I'm sure it'll look a lot better than this. It'll probably be very crispy looking, but you won't have my commentary, of course. I might finish this game out on YouTube and then go to Twitch and kind of figure something out. If this controller will connect wirelessly, which I think it will, I might just connect it and plug in the power cable, because I'll need, the power. Well, now it's 3rd and 10. I think if I can get it to connect wirelessly, I can have the game come through the screen and then turn on my mic that way, and then it should record everything. Hopefully. That's the goal anyway. Woo. I was if you saw I had a random juke in the field. I was trying to see if there was a way to determine the jump cut versus the quick cut, to see which one the game would actually do, but I couldn't quite tell. Whew. Bro, they ain't got no awareness, bro. You kind of forget how critical awareness is on these older games. Seriously, because like that low awareness that those safeties had, they didn't react at all. Which makes me think maybe I should have nerfed everything on my team except speed and awareness to get the overalls correct, because those are like the two driving things behind every decision. And then a part of me thinks, how on the old PS2 games, how catching for defensive backs really buffed their overall. I kind of thought about nerfing all of their catching down to like 40, which is fine. That way I'll have more points to put into their overall for like the other ratings that matter. Also, too, I probably could have recorded. I probably could have streamed this directly to the modem instead of behind the router. That might have also helped me a little bit if I would have did it that way, but it's okay. We're here now. We'll figure it out. It's my first time streaming on YouTube in a hot minute, so I know the stream's not the best. It kind of lags a little bit here and there. We're just gonna have to. Golly, could make the play. Clicking on doesn't feel as natural as it used to back in the day, but it's okay. See which side has the most receiving threats. This side. So you're going to play center fielder there. You're going to go out. We're going to man a line so everybody's where they need to be. Pinch this. Good play, Luke. Golly. I hate that it lags like that. It's something to do with the bit rate jumping around when there's not a lot of action on the screen versus when there is. That's the only thing I can figure is it's a bit related thing. The bit rate's not set to be a specific thing, and I'm not ready. I'm gonna just shift to cover 2 here. Oh, I screwed that up big time. I screwed that big up. And also, and strafe is R1 as well. That felt so awkward. Yeah, if they're going empty, we need to spread out, get that pass rush going. Good play by Job Grant. Wow. Got up in there. All right. So they're going 3 receivers on 3rd down. We're going to come out in a dime, little cover 2 shell right here. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, so they're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to... I don't think they're going to draw, but we'll see. Can't get off that block, though. Ooh. Good job. And yeah, I did 4-minute quarters because, like I said, you can still get all your achievements and stuff. They're going for it? Holy smokes, okay. Ooh. Bro, talk about aggressive. Going for it on 4th down like that? It does make the game go by a little bit quicker with 4-minute quarters. I'm very pleased with that, to be honest. All right, it wants me to throw up a prayer. I'm going to see if I can hit Nathan Kent over there. Ugh. Okay. That's okay. I'm surprised 79 arm strength got the ball down that far, to be honest with you, but that's okay. Ooh! Dotting them up. Look at that. All right. We got 25 seconds. Keep moving that ball. Moving the ball downfield. All right, we're going to test them deep here. Let's see if they're running like a cover 2 or anything like that. Call timeout. Let's pep talk our receivers. Now it's telling me to be conservative and run the triple option. We're not going to do that. We're going to come out. We want to play a little bit aggressive here. I called a timeout, and it did absolutely nothing for stopping the clock somehow. That makes no sense. Or was that the play clock counting down? Or was that the game clock? I'm confused. Which one was that? So that's the game clock above the actual score. The play clock's to the left. Yeah, I'm tripping. Oh, no. I did not see him standing right there. Bro, I got to chill out. I'm not near about to throw all these picks. All right, you stay in the block. I got to read the defense. Hey, CB got up there, bro. I can't say nothing about that. He got up there and deflected that. Yeah, okay. Of course, I was saying field goal. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna see if we can hit this. I don't know if we are or not. I'm not the best kicker in the world. Accuracy wasn't very good. No, looked like the wind or something might have got it a little bit. I can't tell. Well, we tried. I'm gonna call cover 4, so we're in a good position to stop. Deep pass. I don't think they're gonna run it, but if they do, we're gonna try to be here. Okay. I'm gonna boost up my D line here in case they try to. If they run, we'll boost the D line. If they pass, we'll get a better pass rush. It all works out in the end. All right, what they got? Trips, right? Okay. Go ahead and get everybody lined up. I'm gonna spread the defensive line because I think they're passing, and they called a run. Same thing here. Do a spy because so he'll be close. Okay, very conservative call. Close game against Youngstown State. I thought we were going to manhandle them, but I was mistaken. We're fighting for our lives out here. Surely they punt it to us. They shouldn't. Oh no, they're going to have to. They're going to have to punt it. I don't know what I thought. I thought I was Barry Sanders. I don't know. All right. Kick return. There's not a return, right? Okay. It's just kick return. You ain't got no choice. It's kick return. That's it. Like I said, we're going to stream this game on YouTube. But there's no game audio. And as you can tell, the bitrate keeps lagging. The bitrate keeps lagging, which causes the stream to lag. I don't know why. You can't, when you stream on YouTube like this, when I do like this screen share thing, you don't get to pick anything. It just streams as is. But after this game, I might try swapping to Twitch, but my mic won't work. So we'll have to figure that one out. So wait, what is this? If I don't fake it, which way did I go with it? Oh my lord, I went the wrong way too. No! I didn't know which way I was going. I thought it was... Ooh, speed option. I almost turned that into a good play. Not understanding what I'm doing. Okay. I noticed the speed option, so I'm good with this. Okay. Okay. All right, run that triple option to the left. Think we want to give it to the fullback? Let's do it. Oh my lord, get out of my way. Had to taunt that man. Try to blitz my dad with a field goal block, and then he'd get a one-play touchdown. Yeah. Oh, I might miss this. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, like I was saying, when I do this stream through the Twitch app, because I'm on my tablet right now,
So streaming through the YouTube app, I don't get to choose the resolution or bit rate, and I can tell it's like a dynamic bit rate, so it's causing the stream and stuff to lag every now and then. I say every now and then, I meant like once every 10 to 5 to 10 seconds. So I did think about streaming back on Twitch, but it doesn't record my voice for some strange reason. I've reset the app, I've reinstalled it and stuff. I can't really figure out why it does that. So, but the gameplay will look super crisp if I do that. If y'all don't mind sitting in silence. I mean, I can still read comments and stuff. I just won't be able to respond the way I would want to. Oh, good play. Do I have auto brightness on? I do. Just my screen went dim for a second. Looks like their alignment. They might low-key run a draw out of this. It would not surprise me. Oh! Okay, then. Jackson Campbell on the pick 6 for Navy. If you could just do that in real life, I'd be happy about it. Wait, they play today. Blake Horvath plays today. Are they already playing? It's 4 o'clock. They might have already played. I might have missed it. Wow. Great accuracy. Decent power. Oh, my Lord. It didn't render the GOAT. I had it on 8x earlier. I could always swap it back to that. You guys at home won't really be able to see it as much with this stupid YouTube streaming nonsense, but it looks insanely crisp on my end. I mean, you can probably tell through the textures that they're pretty good. Like I said, I'm trying to figure this out. If we stream this again in the future, it will probably be on Twitch. I'll just share the link on YouTube or something like that. I just got to figure out some settings and how I want to do it. I was not paying attention. What is this? 3 receivers. Is there cover 4, cover 3, cover 2, cover 1? That was a cover something. Oh, Lord. Jackson Campbell with another pick 6? Bro. Jackson Campbell with 2 pick 6s on back-to-back drives? Having a career game? The striker for Navy, Jackson Campbell, being just aware on the tip drill. Ladies and gentlemen. You love to see it. What was a close game is somehow turning into a blowout. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to play every game. I think that's a little much, for being honest. So I did want to hop in and play a game for all rip, because I'm very excited to get into the scouting and stuff. Bro just broke my hit stick. What in the world? All right, this is pass rush time right here, baby. Whew. Good job, Luke. So he ain't gonna go out there. Go cover that man. What y'all doing? Bump over. I don't know. I feel like sometimes in zone I have to hit man align because we won't go cover people properly. I know I'm probably not the only one. Wow. And that's why I don't click on this game, because they will embarrass you. There is some small room for error as far as user play on defense. You will end up in a bad spot very quickly on this game. They might just do a little dive here for the first. That's fine though. Meanwhile, I'm going to tackle the quarterback before he can even get the handoff. On 4, so we're going to match personnel. We're going to come out in a little cover 2 here. And then I'm going to press. Going to pinch that defensive line. They might run it. You never know. Okay, I'm going to get pushed to the ground. Nice. Kendall Whiteside. Let's see if we can tell. Let's see if y'all can tell the difference. You probably won't be able to. 8x. Holy smokes. That's insane. It's too much. Oh no. I forget. When I'm streaming, I'm using a lot of CPU as well. We'll go back down to, what is that, 4x? 4x or 5x? Nah, I think it was 5. 4x doesn't look that good. There we go. When I'm not streaming, I can do it on 8x and play it, and it looks immaculate. Like every detail of everything is like super sharp. What are you emulating from? I'm emulating from. If you just go into Google, type in Aether SX2. That's what I'm using. Oh, I could have did it this way. Showed it to you. Yeah, we'll get repetitive playing every game. Only play division games. I for sure agree with that. Oh Lord, I did a little spin move. I saw that one coming. No, I wanted to hop in and play since the rules are kind of updated for the Navy. I went through and updated everybody. I made sure they nerfed their overalls to the current overall on College Football 26, so they wouldn't be overpowered. You know, with the whole overall inflation stuff. Hit the man with a stiff arm. Nope, never mind. Fullback is averaging 21 yards to carry. So he did a quick cut there. I think the game just picks which animation seems the best at the time. There doesn't seem like there be like a rhyme or reason into which animation it picks. We gonna keep feeding the fullback? I guess we are. Let's do it. Oh Lord. I tried to hurdle. at the end. I like how the goat's not rendering properly. That's okay. Certain things like that happen. I do have it set to speed render things because I want the frames. I want a high resolution and also a lot of frames. So I could make it more conservative. Ooh, Lord. Bro, get out the way. Did I go out the 1 yard line? Bro, I went out at the 1. All right, he needs a touchdown. I kind of like low-key robbed him a little bit right there by juking. If I had the quick cuts from like Madden 06 and 07, or no, I think it was 07. There we go. Okay, fine. Sorry, I ruined your average. I don't think this has Super Sim. It does not. Okay, didn't think so. Like I said, I did lower it down to 4-minute quarters because you can still do all your challenges. You can't go anything lower than 4-minute. Ooh. You can't do anything lower than 4-minute quarters or your challenges won't work. So I want to have the quickest games while getting my challenges as I go along. So I'm still up in the air with the recruiting strategy. I don't know if I want to do a strategy where I target like 4 players and just give them 25 hours each. Or if I do the whole evenly dividing the hours and then just trying to see who we land. Haven't quite decided yet. Ooh, little spin move, get off that block right there. Playing in certain games probably increases in maintaining the importance of what you play in a season. Yeah, I mean, Bordeaux only plays 3 games a year on his rebuilds and stuff, so it kind of makes sense if I did something similar. Although this first game was to kind of continue getting used to playing. I've done a lot of visual simming. This game doesn't have coach mode or anything like that. There we go, back up. There we go. Oh my lord. What? Dude, that was a drop in a bucket. I didn't strafe, and I just got that weird hands up in animation. I screwed that up. We're going to double the slots here. Ooh, good play by Giuseppe Sessi. Very nice, man. I haven't won a playoff game through 2 seasons. First 9-7 loss in wild card. Second 8-8 missed playoffs. Oh man, that's tough. And that's Madden 11. Is that the PS3 version that you're playing, or the PS2? I try to play the PS2 versions of Madden on this emulator, and it's too intensive, way too intensive for me to play. Okay, I didn't get the tackle or the block, but oh my lord, this guy is Toby Gerhart Jr. Like, what are we doing here? All right, fourth quarter, it's 35-7. I could near about do a mass sub of the backups if I wanted to. We're gonna go dime again. What's a very aggressive man coverage? Double slot. I want something that's super aggressive, that's not blitz. So we're doubling the outside receivers. I like that. Let's go this way. I ran it earlier, and it worked pretty well. Oh, my lord. Please tackle this man. Terrible pursuit angle. It's, what is it, 3rd and 1? 4th and 1? They're going for it. With 1 yard to go, bro, I'm about to just bring the house. I mean, I got 3 receivers, 2 running backs. I'm going to treat this as if it was... Yeah, we're going to just bring the house. Blitz all linebackers. We're going to man a line really quick. Then we're going to press. Blitz them in. I'm going to press everybody. Slant in the defensive line. Oh my goodness, bro. What these super clutch quarterbacks, bro. They don't miss. They don't miss. I'm afraid to click on because my fingers are going to think of the old Madden or the current Madden like controls, and I don't want to do that. Ooh, try to pick it. Jackson Campbell was going to go for his 3rd interception of the game. Looked like he's about to. He's trying. All right, finally. Actually, I've been running a lot of mix of man, zone, and blitz, but they've come out 4 receivers a lot, so... You can shift over there, make it more balanced. Wow, that was the perfect angle route for that running back that the quarterback missed. I don't think it gets any more. All right, he's covering the middle of the field. I'm going to pop in right here. Nice. Coverage sack. Oh, no, we decline. Decline. 4th down. Nah. I'm declining. We're going to go to 4th. All I know is when I go one-on-one, bro, they just destroy us. I ain't going to lie. All right, you cover that side of the field. I'm gonna cover this one. Ooh, all right, he missed the. You said PS3 is the best Madden on them, in my opinion, on the console. 10 or 12 are playable, but it's the best side of the difficulty. Madden 11. That was with Drew Brees on the cover, right? I used to have that one. I don't know where it went, but I used to have that one. All right, we're just going to try to run the clock out here. Oh, my Lord. They're just going to call out a double outside linebacker blitz on us. Bro, it's so bad. It's so sad that this team that we're playing is not very good, and they're giving us our run for the run for our money. Dude? I keep just getting tackled in the backfield. What in the world? They're just blitzing everybody. There's nothing I can do. They blitz, and it throws off the option timing. All right, this looks like a quarterback keep, so we're just going to see what we can do. Juke that man. Never mind. All right, maybe I just got to keep it with the quarterback on the ground because it seems to be the only thing that's working. Chapman getting his first carry of the game. Oh, Lord. No, get out of the way. Ooh. Yeet. No. No. Get off of me. What is this? Oh my goodness. What what was that play? How in the world? That's my backup running back, Brandon Chapman, doing that. What a crazy play. I broke that one guy's ankles in the hole. I did the little slow mo camera. Oh Lord, if I missed the extra point. Okay. What am I? What's it called? Oh my goodness, that dude is fast. Holy smokes! And he stiffed on my kicker to the ground like he was a JV member. No. Oh, scum kick. I couldn't think of the words. Scum kick. Like I said, I think about swapping them over to Twitch because the quality will be better. Of course, y'all won't have my commentary, which sucks. It'll be kind of a life. Ooh, get the sack. Let's go. It'll be somewhat of a lifeless stream, I know, but at least you won't have all these like weird pauses and chugs in the stream. Unless y'all would rather hear me talk with no gameplay. You can either have gameplay and no commentary or commentary and no gameplay sound. So that's kind of the choices, the way this streaming works. Whoa, I was not ready, sir. All right, don't get beat deep. We're in cover one. They're going to beat to the outside, though. Right to the middle linebacker. Bro, where you going? Oh, my Lord. Getting knocked out. I got to tell y'all, I know the stream, the quality doesn't look good, but if you have a decent emulator that you're running this on, you get like 4 or 5 plus X resolution. Like I said, I got the gameplay turned down to 95% speed because it just looks a little bit smoother. Ooh, watch out. All right, this whole third and fourth quarter, we've just been pouring it on. Which we should. We're better than them. I scheduled them because I thought they were cupcake, and they out the first. I ain't gonna lie, the first quarter and the first half, I thought this was gonna be a tight game, but we've got some pretty crazy 2 pick sixes by Jackson Campbell, the striker for our team. So, hey. I guess your pick, don't mind either one is fine. I was saying earlier, I think if I can find if this controller will work and pair Bluetooth wise, like wirelessly, I think I can pair this controller to the tablet, plug in the power supply, turn the volume up, and then just not use. I'll just use the on tablet mic, so you can get gameplay sound and me talking. I just haven't experimented with that, but that would be one option. And since it's not like COD Mobile or Warzone Mobile where you might, want a headset and whatnot, I think we might be okay. If they run against this box, we should be able to stop this, okay? Or not. Bro, that's my best defensive lineman, bro. Get off with the ground. Was he dead? Yo, he ain't moving. Oh, he's injured. Bro's just laying on the ground. Like, I'm retired, boss. I'm going to get aggressive here. Come out a little cover one. So they got their cornerback in at receiver? Bro. Yeah, no, let's man up these fools. Let's do it. Oh, I'm coming. You know what's crazy? This is a PS2 football game, right? And this game allows you to use the analog for defensive line moves. Is that not revolutionary compared to how many more years did it take Madden on the PS2? In fact, I don't think the PS2 Madden ever added the ability to use the analog for defensive line moves. I think that was just a 360 and new gen thing. Oh crap! 3rd and 13. 3 receivers. We'll cover 2. We'll do some man line. Shift that one. Get our pass rush going. We don't really need to press. Oh Lord. Luke Pierce on the interception. All right, well, we about to win this sucker 56 to something. I said 56. Is that right? Yeah, no, 7 points says 56. Holy smokes, my math. I thought it was wrong. I mean, it was right, but for a second, I had to second guess myself. Bro, you are slow as dirt, son. Can we see who that safety was right there? Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. That safety was slow as molasses, bro. I mean, that was bad. That was bad. Oh my goodness, 68 and 70 speed. No wonder. They ain't got nobody. All right, Navy is 1-0 after demolishing a cupcake team. Can't celebrate too much, but maybe we will. Getting some of my campus challenges done too. Happy to see it. Like I said, I don't know if this will connect. All right, I'm going to exit game. Actually, real quick, let's look at the stats. See how we did. 2 of 6 passing. I am terrible. 2 of 6 passing, no interceptions. That's key for me. If y'all know anything about the channel, I throw a lot of picks. Running backs, fullback had 3 TDs. My backup halfback had 2 TDs, and my number 1 running back couldn't do anything apparently. Some long catches, 15 pancakes. That is ridiculous. No sacks allowed. Right in had 2 sacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sacks. 2 pick sixes. My linebacking core was going crazy this game with all them interceptions. And then my nose guard, he's out all week, forced that fumble. And I missed the field goal, apparently. Well, can't do everything perfectly. All right, I'm going to uncap the frame rate real quick. Also helps with saving and stuff, too. If you uncap the frame rate, you can do everything really quickly. All right, so it's still on the... I got to simulate through all of week 1. I guess, to be able to do this part right here. So I've got 12 recruits and 100 points. I think that's like, what, 8 points each, right? All right, I got 4 points left over. Let's see where we're ranked on some of these. We're dead last on that guy. And they're ranked from caliber, right? So we're just going to do it from the top down. He's dead last, so I know he's getting one. Second to last, second to last. So those guys are definitely going to get a point. Is there like a third to last, maybe? No, there's second. That's fourth. A fifth right there. Who is that? Marque Cole Carlson. Almost said Marcus Colston. All right, he looks like he needs a little bit of what's the word? A little bit of a nudge towards us. All right, simulate through week 2. Also, too, since I'm not playing a game, I'm going to turn the graphics down a little bit, down to like, we'll do like 3x. Because also, too, it'll help me sim a little bit faster. I'll get a lot more frames. I got like 300 something frames right now. We lost to Bowling Green, brother. How? How does that happen? All right, we've already gotten locked out, apparently. Wow, that did not go over very well. All right. Well. All right, let's see where we're at. So dead last right there on that one. So we're dead last, but the people above us are coming down. Dead last, one person coming up. This looks like he's gonna need that tackle's gonna need that extra point more so than anybody else. Ooh, watch out! No, almost backed out of that. Tennessee Martin, please don't lose the Tennessee Martin, bro. All right, 47-23. Thank goodness. I think we'll play at Notre Dame and then at Army, because you got to play the Army Navy game, right? Like you can't like not play that one. All right, we're getting locked out of recruits pretty rapidly, looks like. All right. Wow, I'm losing recruits left and right, bro. I might mess around and get nobody. And that's a possibility. All right, so we're staying the same, staying the same, staying the same. On these people, so Nebraska's coming down, so we might jump them. The 2 people ahead of us are coming down on that one, and one and the rest are going up. That might be a tough one. If we don't get any good players this first year, that could really set us back. I'm not joking. If we don't get any good players, like any 4 or 5 stars, we could legitimately be in trouble. Yeah, see, like we're getting locked out pretty quick, as you can see. Yeah, we're getting locked out pretty quick of these guys. So I probably should not have did this method, but it is too late. We've already committed. Oh, also too, crap, I forgot. Rosters. So the suspension is for 3 games. Cheating on an exam? Holy smokes. My senior left guard, bro? All right. The computer's saying 3. We're going to bump it up to 4 to make the NCAA interest go down a little bit. We're going to over-discipline. That's one strategy. Yeah, we're about to get dropped right there with that last there. All right, so we're last on 5th there. So that's 4th and 3rd. So none of those. So these 2. Bro, I'm going to be so mad if we get nobody. If we get none of these good recruits, I'm going to be so mad. But it could very well happen that way. Okay. And we lost to New Mexico State. That's not good either. Yeah, next year we're probably going to pick 4 players that we really want to go after, 2 on each side of the ball, and we're just going to go with that. Because I'm low-key about to lose all my high people. If I don't get anybody good, I'm going to have to really ball out in scouting and recruiting. So we'll see how that goes. All right, there's Air Force, Notre Dame, and then Army. I'm not. Oh my lord, we're losing everyone. I hope I don't lose these guys. I'm gonna be so mad. 3 and we're going up. 3 and we're going up. Kind of actually tied for second in that one. Although, that's a pretty good lead there on that one. Man, I'm actually depressed because we low-key might not get any of these elite recruits that we want. That'd be awful if that happens. But it very well might happen that way. We might end up getting nobody. He didn't care about the coach, the prestige, and playing time. So he likes coaching prestige. I'm technically tied for first there, so we're going to put it back on him. We better beat Kent State, that's all I can say. We're going to do coach prestige, because apparently he likes me as a coach. I'll take it. Please win. If we win, we get to recruit. I guarantee we got him. I guarantee we won the visit. I pitched the perfect pitch. I don't know who that is. Hopefully we got him. I don't even know what position that was. It wasn't a fullback, at least. I'd be crying. Okay, we got the 5-star halfback. He is coming to Annapolis. All right. We're doing something, boys. Now, I get to go all in on these guys. So, hopefully, I end up with at least 3 elite recruits to start this rebuild for Navy. Hopefully. At least 3. All right. So coach prestige apparently. I can't schedule what I want to schedule. It wouldn't let me pick what I wanted to pitch. That sucks. Okay. All right, well, we're just going to have to simulate the season. There's nothing we can do. I wanted to pick coach prestige because that was a plus on the pitches, but I can't. So we're just going to roll with it, I guess. All right. He doesn't care about coaching style or prestige or program or playing time. It's got to be a location, right? Academics, maybe? It can't be location. That's Milwaukee. I doubt he cares. It's probably academics. It's got to be academics. All right, coach prestige. Okay, we could potentially get these 2 guys. If I get his is coach prestige. We already know that. If I get his correct, we could get one of this freak outside linebacker that's 6'6", 234 as a freshman. I mean, that would be utterly ridiculous. My linebacking core would go to the next level within a few years. And we won 35-14. Please let me get this dude. I'm probably going to get the middle linebacker, not the outside. I really want the outside linebacker, but that's okay. Yeah, I got the middle, 6'4", 228. I got the Brian Urlacher Jr. That's fine. Got a soft verbal, and we're leading, and I'm about to put 100 points. Oh, he's committed. 100%. This guy's committed. We've got a nice lead. We're in first. He runs a 4.5. Discipline is poor on the middle linebacker. Really? That sucks. Okay, well, you know, hey, sometimes it is what it is. All right, this is Notre Dame week in which we low-key might get absolutely squashed, but we're going to give it a whirl. Wait, yeah, Navy. All right. We're gonna give it a whirl. We're gonna see if we can beat them. All right. No suspensions I need to be aware of. Okay. Oh, formation subs. That would have been... Wow, if I did defense, if I did like a, oh wow, I could do this perfectly because then Paris needs to be, okay, I can get the perfect, I can actually get this accurate. Hold up. So this is our base defense right here. Other middle linebacker. He's going to rush the passer from that end. Yeah, no, we like it. Dime. Same thing, dime. We're going to go ahead and put him in right there. I should have did their names. I can't remember now. Who's who? Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Now the formations will actually play the way they're supposed to. We're 6-3. They're 5-3. If we could beat them, bro, that would be saying something. Put this loading time is going to be insanely fast. I figured I'm going to have to. Okay. First things first. Let's get our graphics back. We're going to do. I think we're going to do 4x to begin with. There we go. Okay. 4x, that looks... It looks all right. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. So we got an elite halfback, an outside linebacker, or excuse me, middle linebacker. We're probably going to get the other linebacker. Actually, it's a little grainy. 5x should work that out perfectly. Okay. Oh, Lord. Whew, okay. And my receiver is now injured. Wow, formation subs coming in clutch, boys. Okay. 2 receivers. Do we want to? Yeah, we do. We want to go ahead and blitz 5 real quick. Oh, Lord, they got all these impact players on their team. Get him, no, get him. Let's go, Luke. Go ahead, Luke, out here. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no, we blitzing. Oh my Lord! No! Oh my goodness, bro! All right, let's be a little bit smart here. We're gonna come out dime, so we have more speed, but we're gonna back everybody up so we don't get beat. You go play over him. I doubt they're gonna call a draw. So, wow. Okay. Hey, if y'all ever get a chance, go watch 2007? 2007 Navy versus Notre Dame. The last time they beat them. I know it's been forever, but that was a great game. It's like 4 hours, includes the commercials, which you can skip through. but it's the full game because it had like a triple overtime or something like that. I remember I watched it, or not watched it. I listened to it earlier in the week when I was working. It was pretty cool. All right, I got to play smart on defense, on offense, boys. No dumb decisions. And the dummy fumbled and he picked it back up. What in the world? Okay. Don't really know how that happened. Oh my lord, I got fast. Ooh, let's go. Stiff arm that one, man. Let's go, Eli. I know you don't have a crazy speed, but hey, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Mmm. I did think I think I did try playing it on 90%. It makes the gameplay even more smoother, but I think it might be a touch too slow. I'll try it. It's been a hot minute since I've tried it. Oh wow. They're down to 4. What is this? Oh, this is a quarterback keep. Oh, I'm out. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth. And we're gonna have to we're gonna have to go for it, bro. If we're gonna beat Notre Dame, bro, we're gonna have to go for it. Let's see what they come out in. So they didn't even match personnel. They're coming out to stop that run 100%. Let's see if we can get them. Do play Navy? Navy midshipmen were the first football team I saw, the first college football game that I saw. In 2008, I was obviously in high school, I think. Or no, middle school. I think I was in middle school. Or maybe just starting high school. Can't remember. Anyway, long story short, it was one summer day, and I wanted to watch TV, but there was like nothing on, and I was scrolling through, and I went to the CBS channel, and CBS had Navy versus Towson, which is like a small D2 college. And I remember seeing them play what was this triple option, and I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. Bro just ate a tackle to the face. And anyway, it's the first college football team that I saw. First college game. And I thought it was so cool watching the triple option. So, yeah. Ever since then, that's been my favorite college team. Ooh. I don't really know what happened. Why did I keep the ball? I was supposed to hand it off. That was weird. All right, well, it's 3rd and 12. We got to pass now, so we better make sure we tighten up a little bit here. All right, I'm going to send Eli straight down the field. We'll see what happens. Oh, my Lord. Why did the receiver stop running? Did y'all see that? He was running across the field, and he just stopped. I don't know how long this field goal is. We might not be able to make it. This is, I don't know, man. Decent. 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 No! I overkicked it to the left. Mm. Good play, Luke. So that's why I was saying I wish I wouldn't have nerfed their awareness because their awareness will make them pretty good. I'd rather nerf his agility, acceleration, and like tackling and stuff than nerf what's like most important. I don't know. It's a little late now. I've done, made the roster and everything else, so use a nose guard here. Nope. Okay. Get it. Oh, I missed. Oh, my lord, no. No, I clicked on and ruined it and gave up a touchdown. Cool, my family and dad's side sucked me into Navy and Clemson. Oh, okay. Anyone against Alabama or South Carolina? Oh, you really don't like those? Yeah, I don't. I mean, I respect Nick Saban. Like, to me, to be Nick Saban might be the greatest coach, football, college or professional or otherwise. But I just hated how much they won. Like I got tired of like seeing Alabama. It was like when the Patriots were going to the championship game like every other year, and it was just like, dude, can anybody else make it through the AFC? All right, well, I ruined that drive because I clicked on and missed. Hey, at least we're stopping the run. -7 rushing yards for Notre Dame. We were driving kind of nice there for a little bit. We stalled out and I missed the field goal. The truck stick in this game isn't really the truck stick. It's just a cover-up ball if you press up. So, like, you're kind of better off just juking or stiff arming, which is fine. I tried to slow down and get my blocker time to get there. Didn't really work out. The fact that we're not losing 20-0 is very nice. So, and he fumbled, bro. What the crap? He trucked the dude and fumbled. Okay, that's unfortunate. I'm not going to click on, y'all. Every time I click on, something bad happens. I'm serious. Every time I click on, something bad happens. Oh, my lord. That was ridiculous. Okay. Well, I'm not pressing, so... Oh, good play. Good play by the corner. What? Can I hit stick? Bro, there's a delay. I went to go hit stick them. So, yeah, I'm not clicking on because that just doesn't work for me. Like, stupid stuff like that happens where that should have been a loss. But I don't know what happened right there. I went to go hit stick them and it didn't work. Should have picked it. Bro. They're chewing a lot of clock too, which is even more annoying. He's out of bounds. Bro, that would have been a pick six. That would have been a pick six if he would have got that. All right, we're not going to let him sit back and throw like this. So, all right, I'm on the fullback, which means I'm kind of free to blitz if I want to. All right. Whew. All right, that was a really long drive by them. Bro, if my cornerback would have held on to that, that was going to be a pick six going the opposite way. That is so frustrating. Kind of low key, almost missed that. Well, what just happened was we dropped what was going to be a pick six. That's what happened. This game should be. I missed the extra. Excuse me. I missed the field goal. So that would have been 3. We missed the pick six. That would have been another 7. Should be 10-10, not 10-0. But my fullback has had 2 fumbles for some strange reason, so I don't know. And not a whole lot I can do. Cheerleaders bring back memories. Yeah. All right. All right. The game's calling a pass. Corso's calling a pass for me right here. So we're going. I do want to stretch him vertical a little bit right there. So we'll see. Why did he cut inside? He was running to the sideline and I threw it, and then suddenly he cut inside. Golly, that don't make any sense. Like, why would he do that? Ooh. Good play, Kent. All right, I'm going to call timeout. I'm going to pep talk my receivers. All right, let's do it. Would they be expecting a run right here? Probably not. Or, yeah, they're in base. And they're not shifting either. All right, that's fine. What we're going to do, we're going to call audible to the pass. I'm going to send Eli down the seam right here. Hopefully either I can hit square, L1, or triangle. We'll see how it goes. And I get sacked. I had another guy staying in the block, and we still got sacked. That's crazy, bro. Well, now's not the time to have a missed blocking assignment either, but... overthrew it. He had a step on him, too. Yeah, that, too. The rollout play action, 6% is recognized by CPC. All right, I just need to pick up the first at this point. That's all I need to do. Whew. Okay. I'll try a run here if we get a good look, but if they're in base, like they're not even. Or any of these pass? There we go. All right. I didn't realize, I couldn't tell what was pass and what wasn't. Oh my goodness! I lobbed it because he had him burnt. He put too much air under it. Oh my lord, bro! The passing in PS2 era is a little frustrating because he was wide open, dude. He was wide open. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what the plays are, so let's see what this is. This is a pass. Same play, sort of. Different people. Different formation, same play. Ooh, that was a user catch, too. Yeah, when you lob it in this game, it's a lob, bro. That's a lob. That was a drop in the bucket right there. That last pass was a drop in the bucket. That was a drop in the bucket right there. Luckily, he was just a little bit faster than the defender. All right, we're slowly fighting our way back in this game. All right, no dumb plays on defense. Please, no. No dumb plays. No dumb plays. All right, we're going to bring a little bit of pressure. I've just been bringing 5 a lot of the time because it just kind of works out a little bit better. Pinch the defensive line because I don't know what they're doing. What in the world? All right. Well, they're just going to run out the clock, looks like. Okay. Do you trust your corners to be able to press? In very short yardage situations, like 5 yards or less, I do trust them enough to press. More so if it's in zone, I kind of trust them a little bit if it's like in a cover 2 man or zone. I don't really trust them when I'm blitzing, but I can't not blitz. Right now, blitzing has really been helping us. So I do trust them just enough. We're not very highly rated, I think. I think we're mid to high 70s at corner. So Corso out here calling a pass on first down. Okay. Oh, my Lord. Ooh. All right, Blake Horvath, let's get it. All right. I was they had like a deep over route. Did y'all see that? Like at the end, I saw this deep over route coming. I think I was kind of hoping that would work. Wait, so I'm running this way, right? All right, he pitches it. Come on, Brandon. Can't stiff arm him. So I tried to pick the closest classman when creating the players. The junior halfback is the star player, but my best halfback in real life is Eli Heidenreich, who's a senior. So I chose a senior, which is why my impact player... Oh, apparently he's having a good game. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Just kidding. We're going to get tackled. A stumble. Okay, well, that did not work out. The wing back inside. This is either going to go for a moderate gain or we're going to end up in 3rd and long all over again. So... not very excited about this. And he didn't hand it off. And he didn't hand it off. It glitched, and he didn't hand it off. Oh, my Lord. So now we're in 3rd and long because he didn't hand it off. There's no keep on this. You just hand it off. It's a wingback inside play. All right, fullback stay in and block. Kind of see where everyone ends up. I got hit. triangle was open on that streak, ironically. Nothing I could do right there. I got hit as I threw. Good punt by me. Okay, you got to hit the hit stick really soon, like really early. I was hoping to force a fumble. All right, I doubt they're going to run with 5 receivers. So we're going to do a little man-to-man right here on this. Man align. We're going to spread since it's a pass. Ooh. Okay, let's see here. Yep, so the free safety, which is over the twins on the left. I like that. I like that. Okay, a good play call. Good play call on my. It's still third and relatively long. You low key. I'm just gonna bring another blitz. I'm gonna rush 5 again. I'm gonna rush 5. It's working. Like, why not? Why not? We're gonna man a line really quick. Shift everybody. Well, a little bit of shifting. I don't think they're gonna run on 3rd and 8, but you never know. I got thrown to the ground. Oh my goodness, bro. Threading the needle. Who is this? Brady Quinn? Oh, wait. It might low-key be Brady Quinn. Okay. Every time I click on something bad happens, y'all. I'm not even joking. I think that is number 10. I think that's Brady Quinn. Bro, why can't I get pancaked every time, bro? Rally and tackle? That's nice. Okay, we rallied and tackled right there. 2nd and longish, so we're going to go ahead and match personnel here. I'm going to come out with a cover 4 again. I'm going to flip the nickel to the wide side of the field just in case they have receivers over there. They don't. Okay, flip them back. Pitch that. Ran through. Took that guy's legs out. Crap. Okay. I can't let them run the ball. Like, if I can force them to pass, I like our chances, but if they're just running the ball at will. Bro, tackle this man. Oh my lord, bro. I accidentally hit A. I'm used to tapping A for the tackle battle, so I swapped a different player because I have the NFL street controls. Messed me up a little bit right there with that, but I'm blitzing 5 because it feels a little bit safer to me. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, he dropped it. Thank the Lord. 7 hurries, so we're bringing some pressure. Bringing a little bit of heat. I don't like how I did that last time. I should have had the free safety deep since there was a receiver over there. Let's go, Jackson Campbell. Blitzing the crap out of Brady Quinn. I ain't going cover 0 just yet, but I'm leaning towards it. All right, we're gonna call a very nice, easy little cover 4 right here. We're going to play it safe on 3rd and 15. Back up the linebacker. I don't think they're going to run it. I'm going to spread the line. Ooh, quick block shed. What the world? What in the world? Oh my goodness. What game has the best gang tackles? Okay, I am shooting myself in the foot with these click-ons right now. I completely screwed myself with the click-ons. When you mean gang tackles, you're talking about I mean, that's hard to say. I mean, To be honest, I don't know when Madden started adding really good-looking gang tackles. Because Madden 19 looking gang tackles, I think. Madden 21 Next Gen has some really good-looking gang tackles. All Pro Football 2K8 has some really good-looking gang tackles. Bro, I can't get out of my own way. Every time I click on defense, we just get screwed. Seriously, like I am just struggling with the click-ons. Fighting for my life out here. Holy smokes. Oh, so every time that charge separation thing pops up, that's what it's telling me. Crap. I tried to juke inward, but I didn't hit it. There's like some input delay. It's not the worst in the world, but no, bro, I couldn't make it through the hole. Like I like shoulder bumped my blocker, bro. Dude, I can't. I feel like we can't let them score again. Like I gotta go for it. If we lose the game, we lose the game. And they're Notre Dame, for crying out loud. But like, all right. Hopefully, I can get them to bite on this play action. We'll see what happens, though. Let's go! Luke Hutchinson! Couldn't play newer. Yeah, I can't go higher or newer than Madden 1 Next Gen, to be honest. Oh my lord, we didn't even block him. My tight end didn't even block that defensive end. Yeah, I went back to play 21 Next Gen a few weeks ago, and I was very surprised at how smooth it was compared. Did you see me try to pitch that? It didn't come out on time. I didn't pitch it fast enough. I kind of screwed myself because I'd still be running. I want to play All Pro Football 2K, but I have no way of recording or doing anything with it, which makes me like not want to play it because I can't do anything with it. All right, whew. You need to stay in a block, bro. He stopped running. He literally stopped running. All right, well, I went for it, bro. I tried. Where's the safety at? Can I click on him? There we go. Oh my lord, please tackle this man. I need my defensive line to play a little bit better too. Wait, oh no, I was gonna say that looked weird. I was gonna say, what did that not look right? This is been a good game so far. No, I screwed that up, Lord. I am the worst user. But to be fair, Notre Dame is like near the top 25, and we're just Navy. Oh, my Lord, dude. I got to call an all-out blitz, bro. There's nothing else for me to do to stop the run right now. And they score. Okay, this one's over. To be fair, it's probably over whenever I lost turnover on downs. I thought this was going to be a good measuring stick for us, which it kind of was. We're not near about where I was hoping we would be, but that's okay. Mainly, to be honest, I'm the reason we've given up 3 TDs. When I don't click on and I let my defenders just play, we weren't giving up big gains and big points. But every time I try to click on to do something, it's always me as the weak link. Ooh! Nice stiff arm right there by your boy. They low-key got us clamped on defense. Ugh. Oh, I need to drink some water. Hold up. I ain't drinking no water in like hours. Okay. And he missed him. I even set my feet. And he still missed him. Oh, that's out of bounds. It's out of bounds. Yeah, the real sponsors, yeah, it's way more immersive. Yeah, I'm just gonna punt it. I don't feel like we're gonna lose 24-7. Hopefully, we don't give up any more points. I hope not, but it's okay. Oh my Lord, he shanked it. That was awful. Oh my goodness. I'm not clicking on, bro. Y'all see what happens when I click on? People get destroyed. All right, there's one receiver on that side, so I do want that guy to. I'm going to shift the defensive line to the left. Let's see what happens. Actually, I'm going to pinch. And then again, no. They seem to be beating me to the outside a lot. So we're going to do that. So I don't know. I shifted it to the left and it didn't make a difference. Dude, that running back is disgusting. That tight end has done nothing the whole game. It's been the halfback the entire time. That was a double team tackle right there, actually. Bro, we are not reacting fast enough on defense. All right, I'm going to blitz all linebackers, man align, press, and then pinch the defensive line. There's nothing else I can do. Okay, thank the Lord. Okay, that's over. Whew, okay, well, the game didn't quite go as I was hoping, throwing it no interceptions. That's always a good stat for me. All right, well, let's finish out some recruiting for the season, shall we? Kind of see where we end up. Go ahead and save. Also to reduce my resolution down because I don't need it that high. I don't know if we're going to get that recruit that we were trying to get. I don't know if he's going to be interested in signing with a team that just got demolished by Notre Dame. But we'll try. We'll see how it goes. We did. We got the 4-star outside linebacker who's an absolute unit. All right. All right. So we don't have anybody else to recruit, which means we're just going to go ahead and nobody to discipline. I do have discipline assistance on, so I'm free to simulate the entire rest of the season because there's no more recruits. That was it. I got all 3 guys. I really wanted 4. I should have did 25 hours on 4 guys and just did that every single year. 2 offensive players, 2 defensive players that are 4s and 5-stars. And I think I could turn around the program pretty quick within four seasons doing it that way. But I tried to go the balanced approach and ended up only getting 3. So we barely beat Army, but thank goodness we did. We're 8-4. We're going to be bowl eligible too, which is pretty nice. Offensive lineman of the year? Cool. Wait, we're not bowl eligible? Oh, because we're independents. Oh, I forgot. That's why. Passing TD record held by Blake Horvath. All right. School budgets. So here's the deal. The lowest recruiting percentage, I've already did this on 09. I researched it. Let me read this off to you. The lowest discipline in the entire game is 26. I think if you go anything lower than that, you might have some issues. There's a safe little buffer in there. But here's the deal. Do I want to focus on training? Or do I want to focus on recruiting? I think to turn Navy around, we need to go crazy recruiting. Now, the lowest training in the whole game is 29. So, I think we're going to turn to a heavy recruiting base, at least for this first season. We don't want to go too much lower than we could get super aggressive and go 28 and then get that extra 2%. I don't really know if that's going to make a big difference or not. But yeah, the lowest training that I saw when I tested like 30 or something schools was 29% for training. and the lowest was 26 on discipline. I don't want to get any of my scholarships removed. So we're going to do 45% recruiting for this first off season because we need it. We're going to have to go after some pretty important players to get new talent in. We'll see how it goes, though. We'll see how it goes. Also, too, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be streaming either. What time is it? I got about 30 more minutes. I'm going to be streaming, so not a whole lot. All right. So he graduated. I know I lost all these guys. They're all seniors, so nobody transferred, which is great. Continue to recruiting. Okay, we got to be very smart about this. Someone told me that you can go after if you go to all prospects and after your first week, those who have a down arrow means they were secretly wanting you to recruit them. Tennessee wants to send us to corner. We will take it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go after interested prospects. We need a sound foundation here. These are all 2 stars, 4 7s, 4 6 3. Now I'm 3rd on his list. First on this guy is a 2-star. He's a balance with a 4-9 though. A 4-9 doesn't really fit our scheme, to be honest. That 4-6 is still a little slow, but we're going to go program prestige real quick. We're just going to do 4 points to start, and we'll see where we end up on everybody. I ended up getting that halfback, so I don't really need to scout a halfback just yet. He's a receiving running a 4-6. A 4-star fullback wants to come to Navy. Y'all think I should go after this guy? 6'4", 246. I low-key think I probably should. A 4-star? That's insane. These are a bunch of 2 stars. A power. So 365 bench. Did I say 405? I had a crazy bench. So 595, 640. So that guy's going to have a decent break tackle. Who is that? 6'2", 200 pounds, a power back, runs a 4.4? What? Oh, he's a JUCO. Number 1 fullback in the nation wants to come to Navy. Like, should we need a good power runner. He's a receiving back with a 4.4 with an A field awareness. 560. 4.48. That's crazy. He's a 2-star. A- awareness. A- hands. 4.440. 6'2", 219. The uncapitalized names are killing you. Yeah, I don't like how they did that. So this guy is the best fullback with a 4-star. But this guy looks excellent. Look at that, 380, 450. So this guy's a really good break tackle. But this 4.440 is insane to me. Like, am I crazy to think that I should go after this 2-star fullback who's got us 3rd? Dude, I don't know. I just feel like, but this is a number 1 fullback, though. I don't know. I'd probably be dumb, but I might circle back around at the end to see if I can get. I tell you what, I might offer him a scholarship, but then not put any hours on him. Let's just see where we end up. Oh, 3-star tight end, yes, please. So he's from Maryland, so we're going to pitch him location. Definitely need some more linemen. So run block is squat. 680 seems to be the highest, so we're going to go with this guy. You're from Maryland as well. That might be a good location pitch. He happens to be the strongest out of those 2, so you're from Maryland as well. I'm going to go location pitch on that. All right, these are not very good. So I run a 3-4, so I kind of need the strongest guys. Yeah, like this guy. I kind of need him to. Although that's a 4.5, and that's 4.95, so he has the highest tackle. He might actually be something. He's the fastest guy with the highest field awareness. He might actually be kind of good. 257 though. 340, 245, and 485. So this guy has the highest tackle, awareness, and 40. Am I like? Yeah, could go for both. Yeah, you have a three-headed monster, two good fullbacks and a good running back. So this guy has the highest squat at 495, and on defense, squat is the tackle rating. He doesn't have the highest strength, but he's got the highest field awareness and the fastest 40. Is he the best player here? He's a JUCO 1-star. That's why. So he would end up having he would come in as a sophomore, which honestly isn't that bad. He'd be ready to play and be good to go right now. I think he low-key might be the best player here. He doesn't really fit. I'm trying to keep an eye on scheme and whatnot, but it's kind of not working out. All right, that's a run stopper. We definitely need this guy. All right, already got that guy, so I don't need a double recruit. I can circle back when I have extra points. So this guy is stronger. This guy has better hands, but he's got way better awareness. And he's a 6'1" corner. That's not bad. He's a 4'3" guy. I low-key might... So he's covered, yeah. He's weaker. He doesn't have good tackling. This guy that's slower has a better vertical, too. And he has a better field awareness. I think going for the zone-type build corner might be the way here on that. And we don't have much going on at safety. Just some low-caliber guys, looks like. That's fine. That's a JUCO safety that wants to come play. I don't really know why he'd want to come play here. Let's just say Coach Prestige, something weird, because he's from... Oh, it's Virginia. I thought it said Vegas. I'm tripping. The punter. We could either... Oh, he's got some good stats. We'll move him over to punter. I'm not interested in that. All right, so we're going to go to current targets. And we're going to do in-home visit. We're going to up it to 8-point in-home visit. The assistant coach or the head coach? Oh, I was clicking on the head coach visit. Holy smokes. Look at me go. Spending them points. Now, the ones that are cheaper is because they're nearby. But I'm trying to keep it even as far as effort, despite it costing more, if that makes sense. All right, I got 4 points left over, and none of which can go to send the house. So it is your exact luck that I'm about to go after that fullback that I thought was crazy. Wait, no. I'm about to go after the fullback. This guy right here that looks legit. I'm about to go after him with a location pitch, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab another 4.24, brother. Whew. I don't know, 4.16. Yeah, that's insane. The 4.1640. I don't believe it, but I will take it if it's true. All right, I got 3 players with 3.16s. 275. He has. So it's between these two. They both have A+ hands. He might be kind of good, low key. He happens to be one of the stronger. Wait. He happens to be the strongest. If that bench is correct at 275. But he's also got the lowest field awareness, which means his overall is going to be kind of low. He's got a C+ field awareness with C+ hands. So he's 5'7", 166 pounds. I mean, the A+ hands makes me think he might be a good receiver. as well. So really, I should probably choose between. So the A plus hands is not going to drop down too far. So it's really between these two guys. Clemson has a huge lead on him. We're tied with Army, and he also happens to have the higher field awareness. So we're actually going to go with this guy. I'm going to go with location, maybe? It's New Jersey. Okay. All right, we're going to simulate to next week. I don't think we're going to get anybody to instant commit or anything like that. It could work out that way if we get like super lucky. How much longer? About 15 more minutes. Okay. Now here's the part where it gets tricky. The defensive end committed. Dude, the JUCO DN, that's like the best looking one committed. I'm so excited about that. Okay. Now they said this is where you go to all and look for anyone that has a down arrow. Okay, so we're already going after him. So this, see right here, this blue chip, we have a down arrow. He secretly wanted us to recruit him. But we already have a 5-star halfback, so I don't know. We'll come back to that. This is also how we're going to find good receivers that we don't see. This is a 2-star. Did I recruit a 2-star receiver? I feel like I probably already did. Well, we lost the tight end. I don't know how someone figured it out, but they said the prospects are upset that you didn't recruit them. That's how you go down on their board. See? It's not on my interested, but yet we're going down. All right, I do need to do at least an in-home visit with the assistant coach, probably to start gaining some ground. See, I'm already going after that guy, so that's nothing new there. I'll go back through and make sure I'm not doubling up on any positions accidentally. Like, I already knew I had a defensive end that committed, so we're good there. It'd be nice to get a couple 3-stars if possible, but I guess it's not. All right, I got plenty of linebackers. Don't need those. I would love a 3-star corner. Please. That'd be great for us. Never mind, we're back down to 2. Down to 1 stars, and we're moving up on his board. Oh, that's the guy we're already pursuing. Nothing new there. Ooh, a 3-star safety. Yes. Yes. All right, so let's go back to current targets. Make sure we're not double recruiting positions. Although I did want this halfback. That runs a 4-1, so we're just going to ignore that. I want both of these fullbacks. Who did I... Well, I'm already in first place on him. They're both 2 stars. Although this guy looks really good. They're both 2 stars, though. So they're pretty much around the same overall. It might not be worth me doing... Yeah, I don't want to double up. All right, guys. Actually, I don't have to yank his scholarship. I just don't have to put hours on him. But I feel like I could just offer him and just be done with it. Same thing here. I feel like I should probably go after these 2 safeties. Should I do like how many hours do I have? Do I need to like recruit an entire 22 players or nah? I don't know. Okay, so he was interested in the program procedures. We're gonna do the in-home visit first, and we'll come back. I feel like I'm not gonna have enough points. I think every week you're every week your hours go down, so you got to be careful. I'm not very good at recruiting. I don't know if I should cast a wide net and go after a bunch of players, if I should just focus in on like getting a handful of guys, like one good guy at each position. But eventually, you're going to run out of players if you do it that way. Like you need to get a lot of good, like a lot of players. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not very good at recruiting. All right, I got 8 hours left. I got this 4-star fullback that I'm trying to convince to come here. Maybe this first season we'll kind of just see how things shake out, because I don't really know what I'm doing recruiting wise. I feel like I should be recruiting a full offense and defense every year. I feel like I should be doing that because it would kind of guarantee I get a handful of players. Ooh, got some commitments though. Yeah, maybe next year I'll be more focused in on it. Well, we lost a 3-star safety. That sucks. So how many safeties we got left? Okay, we still got those 2. Okay, we're good. All right, we have now passed Ohio State, which is nice. Kind of just making my way through these pitches. Doing good there. But like if you do it this way, you're like really guaranteed to get like some good players. Like if you got the top guy at each position, maybe you give them a bunch. I don't know. I gotta figure out like a system. Virginia, I'm gonna go academics. You know what? Let's go academics. Let's see what happens. All right, sorry, back at the top. We'll go some extra hours right there. That's still not enough, I don't think. Nope. Nope. We're not going to have enough. So we're going to end up with some extra hours. So a 3-star athlete? What the? How did I miss this? Yeah. There's a 4.35. A+ hands? Bro, what the crap? Where these guys come from? How did I miss them? Hold up. Hold on. You can take some hours off. I'm gonna get look at these 2 athletes real quick. I'm gonna do coach prestige since they seem to be from different places. See if I can get those 2 guys. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay. Wow. All right, we got the fullback that we've been wanting. It's nice. Who did we lose? We haven't lost any of our recruits either, which is fantastic. All right, that was not what he wanted. He didn't want to hear about prestige. Okay, that's fine. We'll do, again, the assistant head coach location. Really bought into that. Program prestige, maybe? I don't know. Because he's from Ohio. I don't see why he would want to come to Maryland. But you never really know sometimes. A lot of the kids that want to come here, it was academics. See? That's hilarious. All right, now I got 6 points left over. We're going to go after this 3-star. Never mind, we're not. Those extra hours aren't going to do nothing. I got 6 points. So I can't put... Okay, I can put the extra hours on him. Leaves me with 2. All right, so we got 2. We got one more extra guy we can go after. That halfback really wants to come here. I wonder why he wants to come here. Playing time, maybe? He's from North Carolina. Okay, so I think it's going to be either coach prestige or program prestige. A lot of times it's coach prestige. We'll go that. We'll offer him. We'll shot in the dark. He's been wanting to come here. I already have 1 5-star. I probably should have taken the time to recruit him because it really wasn't coming out the budget because I already spent the in-season budget. I don't know. I need to reevaluate the way I look at recruiting in the off-season, to be honest. All right. Yeah, the halfback committed. That's fine. That's fine. We kind of knew that was going to happen. We lost the corner and the 2-star fullback. Really? That sucks. All right, well, is there a power back? There is. 595. 6'10", runs a 4.5. 4.5 with a 6'10". You know what? We'll throw him a little scholarship real quick. Would you do any COD or Battlefield streams in the future? I didn't buy the new COD or Battlefield. I just kind of decided it really wasn't for me. I don't know. If I did, I don't know. Wait, these guys are interested? Bro, what am I missing? Hold up. I'm going to throw a Hail Mary at a 1-star receiver. There was a 4.5. Ooh, no. Any cool athletes? A 2-star athlete? Was he running a 4.4 with C hands? I'm not going to be able to do much with that. A 4.35 with C hands. Probably like a corner. Yeah, not the best. Maybe we can get some good cornerbacks. Maybe. All right, we're already going after him, so that's not anything new there. So I have both safeties committed. I got another corner that I guess I'm just going after for no reason. The A+ hands, bro. I'm about to send the house, bro. No, I can't send the house. Hold up. I need to get. This is just me signing a power back that I don't necessarily see. See as someone I need to get right away. The center I do need to get though. We had a pretty substantial lead right there, so I'll go 4 hours there, or the phone call, or excuse me, in-house visit. All right. I don't really care. Like, if we get the halfback, great. If we don't, I don't care. The 3-star athlete, I'd love to get, but like, yeah, can't do nothing about that. And then interested prospects. Oops, sorry. Get that. After this, I'm gonna hop off. Is there anybody I should just offer just to offer? 470 doesn't look too terrible. 6'3", 225 runs a 4.7 though. It's not very good. He's got A field awareness though. Interesting. I mean, a 4.35 corner. I mean, what's not like? Oh, what about another corner quarterback? A 4.7 though. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and he's the only one that could somewhat work. We'll go ahead and offer him, and we'll send him a little location scholarship, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, let's see if we get any more, or if that's going to be at the end of our recruiting, and then we're just gotta see where we end up. I mean, we got 3 4-stars. All right, I got the cornerback in the center, which is very important. I got a 4-star fullback, which is kind of funny because I got robbed in the earlier part of the season. So, and a 3-star athlete, which I think is going to be a nice one. All right, so I got a sophomore. Was he like a transfer? All right, that's the freshman halfback. Wow, that freshman halfback that I got, 95 speed, 99 acceleration as a freshman. He can't break a tackle, and he can't catch. Feel free to stream some BF4 and whatnot. They still do well at times. Yeah, that's probably true. So this is a freshman 4-star who I need to have him training at halfback during the off season, to be honest. Yeah, they didn't really work out. I don't know. So that's the 4-star. He's very balanced. He's not really like a power back or a speed back, so I don't really know how I feel about that. Freshman tight end who's like apparently a really good blocker. Yeah, nice. Not bad. Not bad. 6'10", 252. Holy smokes. All right. I'm going to move you to left tackle. Right tackle. Right guard, left guard. Ooh. Can he move to a different position to be good? He can move to... No, not really. Nope, not really there either. Okay. All right, now I'm getting a little desperate, so I'm going to have to move... Ooh. Unfortunately, none of those guys actually have what we're looking for. So he's got 76 speed as a sophomore. That's okay. It's decent. It's not the best. A freshman. I'm gonna let them compete at left and kind of see who wins in camp, and I'm gonna put him to back him up. That's the freshman right there. Absolute unit. Yeah. That 95 speed 2-star that I got is going to be really good. The 4-star doesn't really have that good of ratings. His strength is like 68 with 88 speed. I feel like I should commit to either the speed archetype or the power, because that no man's land archetype I don't really like. But, you know, sometimes it kind of is what it is. So 65. At cornerback, it looks like we're going to be okay for next year. And then you need to go to punter and train. And then I got this 70. So we got 82 speed, 70 break tackle. Oh, is he a quarterback? Wait, this guy's a quarterback? That's 74? Oh my goodness, bro. We are going to be set. We got a senior with 82 speed and a freshman coming in with 82 speed. He's already the most accurate passer, bro. I like Braxton Woodson and Woodson in real life, who's number 5 right here, the 6'3", 215. I'm not going to force him out of his starting position. He's only going to be here for a season. But dude, this athlete, Jason Randall, is going to be the truth. And again, I'm really excited about this guy right here. I hope this fullback gets faster, because that 40 time at 76 speed, bro. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I can move him to tight end or something. Tight end gives him a 68 overall. So he's going to be below him, so he wouldn't play if I did that. So maybe not. All right. You have a pretty good... So this guy's never going to see the field, or he will. But unless I want to get that freshman some carries, so I'm going to move him to receiver, I think. He instantly becomes the number 1 receiver. That's funny. Well, at least he'll get on the field a lot more instead of being the number 3 running back. Same thing with this guy. He's at 80 here. He can be a good slot. I don't have any good slot receivers. Maybe I'll just move him to that. 74. Tight end 76. He could start. But this guy's run blocking is 65. What is his run blocking? Yeah, it's like 48. So I feel more comfortable having him as like a little shifty slot receiver with 91 agility. So this way we have the senior right here, Brandon Chapman. We've got the freshman who's going to get a significant amount of carries. This guy, he needs to stay at running back. He doesn't have very. This guy's an absolute burner. 70 at halfback, 68 corner. 68 corner puts him way down here. He won't see the field much. I really hope this guy turns into something. That 95 speed, 99 acceleration is going to be like great for us to have a breakaway threat at running back. I'm really excited about next year for Jason Randall. I hope he progresses well next year. I went heavy recruiting this year. I might go back 50-50 with the recruiting training aspect. I just wanted some extra points this year to see. Who is this guy? This is one of our freshmen. 91 jumping, 74 catching. He's a possession receiver. He's kind of slow. He's kind of weak, but that's solid. 91 jumping, 74. Yeah, that's solid. I'll take that. All right, we got our tackle situation sorted out. They're gonna fight each other. I'm going to move you to tackle really quick. So now we have all offensive linemen we need, so we won't get any crazy bad people. He's going to be right in. These guys are going to see who progresses to be left in. Same thing here. Defensive tackle, we're not in a good spot. But there's not a whole lot I can do with that. The freshman is going to be at right. These guys are going to battle for left to see who progresses more. And then we're going to have him backing him up at right. The freshman is going to be starting at middle linebacker, the 5-star. I'm happy about that. This guy, he's got some good ratings, bro. He can be a defensive end? No. I mean, 80 speed, 72 strength, 88 agility, 93 acceleration. Brother, are you sure you can't play a different position? Because, like, he's looking pretty good. Oh, that's the transfer. So he's not going to play this year. So this season we're going to have these guys. Ooh. So he's a 90 speed 68 though. So at least he's not going to be slow. Yeah, okay. We're going to go ahead and train. I like that. That was good. That was really good. All right, let's see where we went up. Braxton Woodson went up 2 overall. Brandon Chapman went up 2. The senior went up 2. Fullback went up none. That sucks. He went up 2. The halfback, the converted halfback to receiver. His speed went up, which is nice. Oh, he got +2 awareness. Okay, that's fine. I think he's topping off. I think his potential isn't very high. All right, we got a little bit better at left end. We ran a 3-4, so it's a little tricky. We didn't get better at defensive tackle. Again, I put a lot of points into recruiting, so our training was really bad. Left outside linebacker. So they both went up the same. He didn't go up at all. Went up 4. '91 speed. That's nice. That's really nice. One of those is a transfer. I forgot who. He went up 2. Went up 2. The punter went up 5. Nice. Got a cannon, a 94 kick power. Okay. Yeah. We're not gonna cut any players. I don't see why we would. The 66 players were underneath what we need. Okay, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. We're gonna come back tomorrow and be in a pretty good spot. I'm gonna have to figure out the whole streaming situation, what we're gonna do there with that, but yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm pretty happy with the way that the recruiting went. I'm happy the training was low because I sacrificed a lot to really emphasize recruiting. This season, I'm going to go ahead and auto reorder. I want the freshman, him to get a lot of care. To be honest, I don't really care about this guy down here. I kind of want Nicholson, that 95 speed guy. I want him to be, on the cusp of getting some good carries. In fact, where's the freshman at? I'm going to put him as the backup fullback to get some more touches. Nicholson. Oh, wait. Watch out. Where's the other tight end? Messed up this depth chart, huh? Yeah, I did. Where's my other left guard at? Excuse me? Okay. All right, who do we want to start? There's that freshman DT who's 6'6", 278 pounds. He has very low awareness, but he has 82 strength, which ties. So this guy's actually pretty athletic right here. The senior DT right here. 67 definitely needs to be second string at worst. At worst. Hope you can figure out what your team I'm heading out for today. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, he's the best tackling. We're gonna start the freshman. That's what we're gonna do. And we're going to start the 95 speed returner, Nicholson. And I'm going to put the freshman halfback right behind him, Nicholson and Washington. That way they get some playing time. For kickoff, we're just going to go with the punter because he has highest kick power. Yeah, that's it. We are good to go. Yep, good to go. Start next season. Cool. I'll have to fix my schedule and all that later, but I'm going to go ahead and hop off right after this gets done simulating and after I get done saving. So we got the speedy freshman back to returning punts. I like that. We're going to have the freshman halfback getting a bulk of the carries for the triple option, and then the speedy fullback is going to spell him to give them some rest. And also, too, if the fullback comes out, then the freshman 5-star will go in at fullback. So I think it's a pretty good setup. But anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this stream. I'm going to try to figure out my settings so next time it looks a little bit better. But that's going to do it for me. God bless y'all. Jesus loves you. Sim Football out.